I remember when I was a JW, I would go on a hike and I would just be beat up. I would be just gasping for air and sweating. I was just a big old mess because I weighed more too. I was doing zero cardio. I had no time for any cardio. And Robert and I we went on a hike in a place called Forest Park here. It's just absolutely gorgeous, really steep. And I just found myself jogging up and down the hills. And after 5 miles, I was like, all right, I feel great. We just have time to take care of ourselves. And that self-care has been so useful. And I feel
Yeah.
literally at 44 years old, I feel so much better and I can breathe and move so much better than I did when I was 34 and in the organization.
Yeah, I think there's
So
a
good for your
lot
health.
of guilt that surrounds self-care when you're in the organization.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember the first time that I remember my mom going and getting her nails done, like professionally. And I'm gonna say she was probably in her 50s. The first time I ever remember
Oh,
her
wow.
having it done. I mean, there wasn't a lot of extra money for stuff like that, but it wasn't just the money because even after she had it done, she was like, I hope nobody thinks that I'm, like being pretentious. And I thought my mom was the most genuine human on the planet.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and I think about that now and just how silly that they make you feel like taking care of your body, your physical body, which is supposed to be made in God's image, is somehow selfish or a waste of time and energy. It's
Right.
crazy.
And it is interesting to me that self-care goes all the way to the top. I mean, if you look at the governing body, we have a couple new ones that are slimmer, but and this is not shaming people at all. I'm just saying that those guys look like they're stress drinking probably and stress eating.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be too big of a deal if they were just some old New Yorkers hanging out. But they're presenting themselves as the leadership example for almost 9 million people. This is going to be the ideal way to live if you live just like the governing body. And then you pull up, a picture of Jeffrey Jackson or what's the younger one that's
Gauge.
uh, Gage is actually in pretty decent
See
shape.
the
But I'm talking about the one that I forget his name. Just a mess. And you're like, this is God's gift to you, your body, and you are the best possible Jehovah's Witnesses, and this is the health that you are in.
Yeah. Even the little things that you do physically make you feel so much better mentally.